Alright, so, hi, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I am making this video last when it should have been first, but I kind of didn't think about the fact that I should maybe have some sort of summary or introduction for what this book is about and why I'm even doing this. So, with that being said, VAMP is a book that I started writing in 2011. So it was kind of on the tail end, I think, of the Twilight series. And, True Blood was really big at that point, too. There had also been a series called Thirst, which was years and years before Twilight, even. And, there are so many. Interview with a Vampire, there are countless shows about it now. Vampire Diaries. I could go on for a while, but I digress. All of that was around the time I decided to just try and write a book. It was just a personal bucket list goal that I wanted to do, just something fun, really only for myself and my friends. And yeah, so around that time I was being inspired by supernatural stories and that whole genre, and so I just decided to run with it and make my own story out of it. So here is what I will read from the Kindle and the ebook summary that I have for when you go and you browse books or whatever. Gretchen is an almost century-old vampire who has been on the run for decades from her maker and his clan. When she moves to Alaska, she meets Aiden, a handsome fisherman. Gretchen breaks her number one rule, which is to not get attached to anyone or anything. As Gretchen and Aiden grow closer, her past quietly starts sneaking up behind her, and soon Gretchen realizes that she has put Aiden in terrible danger, and she knows that she must risk herself to save him. Everything comes down to one moment and one decision that will forever change Gretchen and Aiden's lives. So that's the short synopsis to entice you to read more. I will say that as I was switching them to the text videos, I was proofreading, but only for grammatical errors, and just if anything kind of sounded weird as I was reading it out loud, I might have rephrased it, but other than that, this is pretty much how I left it when I finished the book in 2013. And at that point, like I said, I had started it in 2011 and just kind of putzed around with it for a little bit. It was just a fun thing, and then when I left my abusive relationship in 2013, this was something that after I did my homework, because I was still in college at that point, I would just go and work on this, and I ended up finishing it, and it was just something that really distracted me from a lot of this heavy stuff that was going on in my life at that time. And I think that's also why I'm putting this out there right now, and that's mainly because things are really heavy in the world right now. 2020 has not been the year that any of us expected, I think. But I decided that this would be a fun little project thing to do for October, as it is about vampires and supernatural, and there are other characters in this book I can introduce real quick too. With it just being what it is in the world today, I thought this might be a nice escape for people. It's something that isn't going to require any neurons if you are having a horrible day, if you're stressed, if you are just about to have an anxiety attack because of whatever the heck that was the other night on the presidential debate. Come here, come to my channel. There will be a whole playlist of all of the chapters. Each one will get released every single day in October. So by the end of October, the whole book will be on YouTube, and let's just enjoy the book. Let's cringe at it. Let's laugh at it. It's not super serious by any means. I'm really happy that I did it. And we need some light and some laughter and just some cheesy ass shit right now that doesn't matter. So when you need that break from the scary reality that is going on outside, put in your headphones, come to this playlist, go ahead, listen to it, laugh at it, cry at it, hate comment at it, whatever. It's fine. It's been a little bit difficult to record some of this. There are definitely some cringe moments for me. So, I mean, I know that this book is not perfect, and I don't expect it to be. But I just want you to have fun listening to it, and for it to take your mind off of whatever stressors you have going on in your life right now. With that being said, I'll introduce a few last characters so you can kind of get a roundabout idea of what else the story entails. Of Gretchen, who is an almost century-year-old vampire. Century-year-old? Whatever. She's old. She's been a vampire for over 70 years. And she's also been on the run for decades from her maker and the clan that she was originally brought into. So like I said, there's Gretchen and Aiden. They are the two main characters. And the story really will revolve around those two. Other characters include members from Gretchen's vampire clan, which is in Romania. So in that clan, a few of the notable characters are Rachel, who was always Gretchen's close friend, Nicholas, who was just another good close friend, two of the good people in this clan. And then the other main notable character from the clan that is not a good person is Candida. And her and Gretchen have always had a beef and a hatred towards each other. I'm doing this also late at night, so forgive me for stumbling over my words. The other bad character that you need to know is Vladimir, who is based off of Vlad the Impaler, who was a Romanian king, I think. Like I said, I'm tired right now. Just Google him, Vlad the Impaler. It'll be the first thing that comes up. But he was real. He did exist. And this character is based off of him. And there are three other characters I'll note right now too. One is Mason, who is an alchemist, and he is kind of just Gretchen's tech guru guy, responsible for a lot of her equipment that she has, documents, passports. He does all of that kind of stuff for her. And then she has two other friends, Asher and Buddy, and they are both descendants of wolves. So, more like werewolves, not the Twilight tribe kind of thing. So those are probably the main characters, I guess. I would note they have the most weight in the story, and a lot of their decisions and actions are what move the plot along. So those are some good ones to know. I mean, I think with that, I'm really just gonna leave it at that. I don't want this intro video to be super long. I just want it to be exactly that, an introduction and a short summary of what to expect in this book. And I just hope you enjoy it. So I think I'll just leave it there. Go ahead, ask questions in the comments if any come to your mind. I hope this provides you with a little bit of an escape for the next 30 days, because I think we're all just ready for this election year to come to an end. So when you need a distraction, this is here. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, every day there will be a new video for each chapter. So, yeah. Okay. Have a good night, and like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, whatever. I feel like such a dork saying all that, but algorithm. Okay. I'm going. Goodbye. Enjoy.